Here we are today bringing you groups of old Pakistan postage stamps. Okay, so here's our first group, and I've put them all in groups for resale. But this first one was cut out right from an envelope, I believe, and the only thing I can make out is April. But I can't make out the year on it. Okay, so it's a beautiful green stamped right on there. And then we have two 20s. One in pink outlined and one with purple outline. So that's kind of neat. Okay, and here we have our second group right here. Look at that. Airplane ones always make good sale. I don't know why they make more money, but they do. They're beautiful. Okay, so first on the top row you have a 4, simply brown and white. Then you get down to the second row, you have a 2RS, and then you have a 5R. Now the 2 is a brown and white, and the 5, I don't know, it'd be a deeper brown. Might even be a little bit purple. Might be more purple than brown. You know, like a deep purple. Very different for sure. Okay, now let's get to a third group. Here's our third group here. Now if you notice, the two top stamps are Armed Force Day, and they're both of 1960. You have a 2 and you have a 14. Now that second row, now that one has changed in value. Okay, so you have an overprint that says service, and the first one was a 6. Now a 3. And that's of the land. Now some of those that are just of the land itself, kind of looks like a map, kind of the land, become more valuable. Now these, because they also have an overprint, and the value of each of these have changed, they bring better value to the collector. So you have a 6 that's now a 3, and you have a 2 that is now a 13. Back in the old days, if you didn't waste no stamps, and if you needed more, you just used whatever you had and done an overprint of it. Nothing went to waste in the old days, I'll tell you. Nothing. Okay, now the most popular group of them all is the last group. The more valuable, popular, the ones everyone wants to collect. Look at that. The legal scale. Now both of them say service on the top row. One in black and the other one is in red. So first you have your 3, which is orange, with the black service. And then you have the 6 in purple with the red service. So that has a good meaning too. Now look at the second row. Now usually it's always a moon and then the star, like your 1A. But then look at the 1.5 and the 2. First the 1 is in blue and white, and you have your moon and your star. Then they put it the other way. It ends up the star and then the moon for the 1.5. So I don't know if that's the way it's really supposed to be. It's always been that country's model to go with the moon and then the star. So your green, your 1.5, is the star and then the moon. And your 2, which is orange, you have your star and your moon. So maybe there's something in the history of these stamps that made it switch the other way. I don't know. But I don't think that's the way it's supposed to go. It's always been the moon and then the star. Especially if you notice the first group. It was the moon and then the star. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means share the video with other stamp collectors. I mean, these stamps here are really from the beginning of time. This group especially. Alright? Bye-bye now.